Welcome to a journey of discovery through an enchanting China, a land where ancient values and modernity intertwine in magical ways. In recent days, the world has been focusing its attention on Beijing to follow the historic state visit of United States President Donald Trump. One of the most iconic moments of this event was the image of the American president and the Chinese president walking together through the Temple of Heaven complex, a World Heritage Site that has existed for more than 600 years. Following the conclusion of their talks, Mr. Trump and Mr. Xi visited the Temple of Heaven, a famous historical landmark in Beijing. This was not merely an ordinary sightseeing tour, but also carried a profound diplomatic message from China. The Temple of Heaven is a grand monument completed in the year 1420 during the Ming Dynasty and has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Cultural Heritage Site. It was here that the ancient emperors of China, who called themselves the Sons of Heaven, performed the most important ritual sacrifices to Heaven of the year to pray for bountiful harvests, favorable weather, and national peace and prosperity. The architecture of this monument clearly reflects the cosmic philosophy of ancient China, with the concept of a round sky and a square earth. It carries the meaning of heaven, earth, and humanity. Representing the harmonious connection between the universe and mankind. By inviting Mr. Trump to visit this landmark, China sent a message that it is a long-standing civilization with exceptional cultural and historical depth. At the same time, this act emphasized the image of China's current leadership as the successor of the heavenly mandate, bearing the responsibility to maintain world harmony and order. Through this brief yet solemn visit, China spread a message of peace, emphasizing cooperation instead of confrontation, and showing supreme respect for its highest-level guest. Today, the Temple of Heaven is widely open to welcome tourists for visits every day. You can easily book tickets online to directly admire this majestic beauty. And feel the intersection between history and the present. Inspired by this sacred space, we now invite you to go even further with us, traveling through lands of wonders that go beyond all limits of imagination. Together, we will explore 10 surreal locations with fairyland beauty and meet 5 of the most precious living treasures on the planet that you can only find in this country. The Great Wall of China is one of the most iconic landmarks on Earth and is recognized as one of the greatest engineering achievements in human history. This massive structure stretches over 13,000 miles, crossing rolling mountain ranges, deep valleys, and even arid deserts. This giant wall was built over many centuries with the purpose of protecting ancient Chinese kingdoms from northern invasions. The construction of the wall began more than 2,000 years ago, starting during the Qin dynasty. Over time, successive dynasties continuously expanded and strengthened the structure. Soldiers, farmers, and workers of that era worked together to build the wall using raw materials such as stone, brick, and rammed earth, creating a solid structure that still stands proudly today. Walking along the Great Wall feels like stepping directly into the living pages of history. As the wall climbs steep mountains and winds through majestic landscapes, visitors can admire watchtowers placed at regular intervals. These towers were once used by soldiers to monitor the surroundings and send urgent signals to other parts of the wall. One of the most popular sections for visitors today is located near Beijing. Areas like Multicolored or Beijing have been very well restored, offering magnificent views of the surrounding mountain. In the autumn, the scenery here becomes even more majestic and beautiful as the forests begin to change color, creating a brilliant tapestry of red, orange, and yellow hues. But the Great Wall is more than just a historical monument. It represents iron determination, strength, and the incredible building capacity of humanity. It is an extraordinary achievement created with very limited tools many centuries ago. Today, millions of visitors still flock here every year to walk along this legendary wall, admire the breathtaking scenery, and experience one of the most famous wonders of the world. Our next destination is Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, home to some of the most surreal landscapes in the world. Located in Hunan Province, this extraordinary park is famous for its towering sandstone pillars that rise spectacularly from the forest floor. There are more than 3,000 stone columns and narrow cliffs throughout the park, many of which reach heights of over 650 feet. Over millions of years, erosion caused by wind, rain, and the persistent growth of plants has carved these pillars into the unique shapes we see today. When mist and clouds drift through the mountains, the stone pillars appear to be floating in mid-air. This fantastical landscape was the primary inspiration for the floating mountains in the blockbuster movie Avatar, bringing global attention to this incredible landmark. Visitors can explore the park through scenic hiking trails, glass skywalks clinging to cliff faces, or a cable car system that offers panoramic views from above. One of the most famous viewpoints is Tiantan Mountain, where travelers can admire a brilliant sunrise with golden light shining upon the endless forest of pillars. Another must-see attraction is the Beijing elevator, the tallest outdoor glass elevator in the world. This structure whisks visitors up hundreds of feet along a vertical cliff in just a few minutes, providing unforgettable views. Zhangjiajie feels like a dream world brought to life, with its dramatic cliffs and misty valleys, truly deserving its place as one of the most extraordinary natural wonders of China. Leaving behind the ancient beauty of Zhangjiajie, we arrive at the Ruyi Bridge, one of the most modern and captivating attractions in China today. Located within the Zhangjiajie scenic area in Zhejiang province, this unique pedestrian bridge is a perfect blend of bold architecture and breathtaking natural scenery. The bridge is named after the Ruyi, a traditional curved Chinese scepter that symbolizes good fortune, luck, and prosperity. The winding design of the bridge accurately reflects that shape, creating a structure that looks like a soft silk ribbon floating between the mountains. The Ruyi Bridge spans a deep valley connecting two steep limestone cliffs. The design includes graceful curves and sections of transparent glass flooring, allowing visitors to admire the deep abyss right beneath their feet. Walking across the bridge is both a test of courage and an unforgettable experience. On one side, visitors can see the jagged cliffs and lush green mountains. On the other, the endless valley stretching below creates a stunning panoramic view. The bridge is not just a walkway, but also a masterpiece of modern architectural art that blends beautifully with the surrounding landscape. For photographers and adventure seekers, the Ruyi Bridge has quickly become one of the most famous scenic landmarks, offering a unique perspective on the majesty of the Chinese mountains. Leaving the ancient city walls behind, we arrive at Jiuzhaigou Valley, one of the most magical and famous natural landscapes in China. Located in the high mountains of northern Sichuan province, this spectacular national park is renowned for its multicolored lakes, majestic waterfalls, and an incredibly peaceful mountain atmosphere. The name Jiuzhaigou carries a special meaning, translating to Valley of Nine Villages, referring to the 9 Tibetan settlements that have long called this area home. Today, the valley is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is considered one of the most important and stunning natural destinations in all of Asia. What makes Jiuzhaigou truly unique is the presence of water. The lakes here are unbelievably clear, displaying vivid shades ranging from turquoise and emerald green to a deep dark blue. These mystical colors are created by calcium mineral deposits and the way sunlight reflects off the water surface. One of the brightest jewels of the valley is Five Flower Lake. It is famous for its magnificent blend of colors and the ancient tree trunks lying at the bottom of the lake, which are clearly visible through the crystal water. Another highlight that cannot be missed is Nuerlong Waterfall, one of the widest waterfalls in China, creating a scene full of power and awe. Throughout the valley is a system of wooden boardwalks stretching for tens of miles, allowing visitors to leisurely explore the ancient forests, lakes, and waterfalls while protecting the extremely fragile ecosystem. Each season of the year brings a completely different atmosphere. Spring and summer are filled with the lush green of new life, while autumn transforms the entire valley into a brilliant sea of color with shades of red, orange, and yellow leaves. For travelers, especially nature lovers from the West and Russia, Jiuzhaigou feels almost unreal, like stepping into a fairy tale dream. The combination of mystical Tibetan culture and pure natural beauty has made this one of the most breathtaking places you must visit when traveling to China. We continue our journey to Huangshan, also known as the Yellow Mountain, one of the most beautiful and legendary mountain ranges in China. Located in Anhui Province, this spectacular site is famous for its majestic granite peaks, resilient ancient pine trees, and especially the magnificent sea of clouds that frequently surrounds the summits. For centuries, Huangshan has been an endless source of inspiration for painters, poets, and artists. The landscape looks exactly like a traditional ink wash painting, with mist drifting between towering peaks and twisted pine trees growing from steep, rocky crevices. This steep mountain range consists of more than 70 major peaks, many of which rise over 3,200 feet above sea level, offering stunning panoramic views in every direction. One of the most magical experiences here is watching the sunrise. As the sun slowly rises over the sea of clouds, brilliant golden light spreads across the mountains, creating a once-in-a-lifetime sight. Another world-famous feature of Huangshan is the ancient pine trees that have grown on the steep cliffs for hundreds of years, enduring all kinds of harsh weather. Most notable is the welcoming guest pine, with branches reaching out like an arm welcoming travelers from afar. You can explore Huangshan through hiking trails with thousands of stone steps carved directly into the cliffside, or use cable cars to reach the viewpoints. Huangshan is particularly charming in autumn, when the forests put on a vibrant coat of many colors, or in winter when white snow covers everything, transforming the area into a peaceful and magical world. The first and most famous species on this list is the giant panda. Known as the most adorable national treasure in the world, the panda is not merely an animal, but has become a global symbol of peace and tireless efforts in nature conservation. Currently, giant pandas only live in the wild within the remote high mountains of southwestern China, mainly concentrated in the three provinces of Sichuan, Shaanxi, and Gansu. With their signature black and white fur and a somewhat clumsy, slow appearance, pandas spend most of their day enjoying lush green bamboo leaves. This is their primary food source, accounting for more than 99% of their diet. An interesting fact that few people know is that although they belong to the carnivore order, millions of years of evolution have turned them into dedicated vegetarian guests. The intense charm of the panda has also spread powerfully from real life to the big screen, most notably through the character Po in the famous Kung Fu Panda animated series. The film not only brings laughter, but also introduces the essence of Chinese culture and martial arts to millions of global viewers, making the image of the panda more relatable and beloved than ever. This fame is also tied to a special policy called panda diplomacy. These four-legged ambassadors have been a symbol of friendship between China and the United States for decades. After a brief period without them, pandas have made a grand return to American soil. In late 2024, the Smithsonian National Zoo in Washington, D.C. welcomed a new pair. Bao Li and Qing Bao, much to the delight of the capital. Meanwhile, on the West Coast, the San Diego Zoo is now home to Yunchuan and Xin Bao, while San Francisco is preparing to welcome its own pair. To host these distinguished guests, zoos typically pay a conservation fee of up to $1 million per year for each pair. However, the history of this species has also gone through turbulent times. The most shocking incident occurred in 1936, when American explorer Ruth Harkness managed to illegally take a panda cub named Su Lin out of China by falsely declaring it as a Pekingese dog on the paperwork. Today, thanks to strict security systems and rigorous protection laws, pandas have been moved off the list of critically endangered species. Every panda individual across the globe currently belongs to China, serving as a testament to the importance of preserving these priceless living treasures for future generations. If the giant panda represents a peaceful beauty, our second creature possesses an appearance that is incredibly mystical: the golden snub-nosed monkey. This is one of the most beautiful and rarest primates in the world, regarded as a first-class national treasure of China, on par with the giant panda. They inhabit high-altitude temperate forests, shrouded in clouds year-round in central and southwestern China, where elevations can reach over 9,800 feet above sea level. True to its name, this monkey makes a powerful impression with its long, brilliant golden fur that shines like silk threads under the sunlight. However, the most unique feature is its mystical pale blue face, large eyes, and distinctive upturned nose, a wonderful adaptation of nature to avoid frostbite in the thin and extremely cold air of the high mountains. This distinct appearance caused many of the first Western explorers who saw them to feel as if they had just encountered a creature from another planet. The golden snub-nosed monkey is a highly social species. They often live in large troops, sometimes numbering in the hundreds. In the bone-chilling cold of winter, when snow blankets the tree branches, the entire troop will huddle tightly together to keep warm, a touching symbol of bond and survival. Their diet mainly consists of lichens, tree bark, and wild fruits, which are among the few things that can be found at such harsh altitudes. In folklore, the ethereal beauty and agility of this monkey are often associated with sacred spirits guarding the holy mountains. Due to habitat loss and a slow reproductive rate, the number of golden snub-nosed monkeys in the wild remains very limited today. The Chinese government has established many strict nature reserves to protect these golden dancers of the great forests, ensuring that their brilliant beauty will not disappear from the misty woodlands. Next on the list of living treasures is the Chinese alligator, also known as the earth dragon. This is one of the rarest and most critically endangered alligator species on the planet. Unlike their giant relatives in Africa or Australia, The Chinese alligator is an endemic species found only in the lower reaches of Asia's longest river, the Yangtze River. The biggest difference of this alligator species is its small size and sturdy armor. An adult individual is usually only about 5 feet long and weighs around 90 pounds. Their entire body is covered in thick horny scales, and even their eyelids have protective bony plates, an evolutionary trait that has helped them adapt to harsh environments over millions of years. Because of this, scientists call them living fossils, as they carry the characteristics of reptiles from prehistoric times. The Chinese alligator has a very special habit. They spend most of the year hibernating in complex burrows they dig themselves along the riverbanks. They typically begin their hibernation in November and only wake up when the warm spring returns in March of the following year. This is the gentlest alligator species in the world. Their diet mainly consists of fish, snails, and small animals along the river, posing almost no danger to humans. Historically, the image of this earth dragon appeared frequently in ancient Chinese folklore and poetry. However, due to industrial development and habitat changes, this species at one point nearly vanished completely from the wild. In recent years, thanks to determined breeding and reintroduction programs, the number of Chinese alligators has begun to show signs of recovery. Protecting this species is not just about saving a reptile, but also about preserving an ancient piece of the soul of the Chinese Mother River. Hidden in the cold mountain streams of central and southern China is the Chinese giant salamander, the largest amphibian in the world. This is a true living fossil with ancestors that appeared more than 170 million years ago. This creature possesses an astonishing size, reaching up to 6 feet in length and weighing over 110 pounds. They have dark, bumpy skin that provides perfect camouflage on the streambed. The most unique feature that leads locals to call them the baby fish is their strange cry, which sounds remarkably like the crying of a human infant. Despite their slow appearance, the giant salamander is a patient predator with a lifespan that can reach over 60 years. Today, this ancient species is strictly protected to preserve its legendary cry among the headwaters of China. Closing our list of living treasures is the golden pheasant, a bird possessing some of the most brilliant and magnificent beauty in nature. Living in the broadleaf forests of the high mountains in central China, This bird has long been considered the real-life prototype of the noble phoenix in legends. What creates the intense attraction of the golden pheasant is the plumage of the male. They wear a vibrant coat with a shimmering golden crest, an emerald green back, and a fiery bright red underbelly. Notably, the long tail with intricate patterns can account for 2/3 of its total body length, helping them perform incredibly impressive courtship dances. In contrast, the female has simple grayish-brown feathers to easily camouflage while nesting in the deep forest. Despite their high-end appearance, the golden pheasant is a rather shy bird that prefers to hide in thickets. They primarily eat seeds, young shoots, and insects. In Chinese culture, the image of the golden pheasant often appears in ancient ink wash paintings, symbolizing luck, nobility, and prosperity. With their ethereal beauty, they are not only a treasure of the mountains, but also a pride of the cultural and natural heritage of this country. Our journey resumes with a perfect harmony between ancient culture and the enduring spirit of labor. In the rugged mountains of Yunnan province, we find the Yuanyang rice terraces, one of the most magnificent agricultural landscapes in the world. These are the stairways to heaven, patiently carved into the mountains by the Han people for over 1,000 years, creating a brilliant masterpiece born from the intersection of humanity and nature. These terraces are more than just farmland. They are a complex feat of hydraulic engineering. Across many generations, the Han people have shaped the land to create thousands of tiers of rice paddies spreading over more than 40,000 acres. What makes Yuanyang truly extraordinary is the magical play of light and water. During the winter and early spring months, when the fields are filled with water, the entire landscape transforms into a giant mirror reflecting the sky. At sunrise and sunset, these fields appear as if they are plated in layers of polished silver and gold. In the early morning, mist from the valleys rolls up to blend with the first rays of sunlight, illuminating the water surfaces to create a mystical scene. As evening falls, the sky turns shades of orange and pink, casting spectacular reflections upon the water. The traditional Han villages perched along the slopes still preserve ancient lifestyles and farming techniques that have remained nearly unchanged for centuries. With its unique cultural and aesthetic value, the Yuanyang rice terraces have been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, serving as a testament to the limitless creative power of humans when living in harmony with nature. behind the brilliant stairways of Yunnan, we travel to the city of Guilin to admire the poetic Li River, often called one of the most beautiful rivers in the world. Stretching between the city of Guilin and the ancient town of Yangshuo, the river winds softly through a unique landscape where thousands of limestone karsts rise abruptly from the ground, creating a surreal scene that looks as if it stepped right out of a painting. The scenery along the Li River is truly one of a kind. These sharp and mystical limestone peaks were formed millions of years ago by the erosion of water and time. The best way to fully experience this beauty is to float on traditional bamboo rafts or sightseeing boats. As you glide gently over the still water, you will see lush green bamboo forests reflected along the banks and small, peaceful fishing villages nestled at the foot of the mountains. Along the riverbanks, visitors also have the chance to witness a fascinating cultural heritage that has existed for many generations. Local fishermen catching fish using cormorants. This is a unique, ancient technique where humans and birds collaborate to make a living, serving as a testament to the strong bond between humanity and nature. The beauty of the Li River is so iconic that the image of these rolling mountains reflecting on the water is printed on the back of the 20 yuan banknote. For anyone who has ever visited, the Li River is not just a body of water, but a quiet space where time seems to stand still to make room for wonder and admiration. Leaving the peaceful beauty of the rivers and mountains behind, we arrive at the Bund, the most brilliant and vibrant symbol of the city of Shanghai. Located along the west bank of the Huangpu River, this historic waterfront area offers one of the most spectacular urban landscapes in the world, where you can witness the magical intersection of old and new values. The Bund is famous for its incredibly unique architectural blend. On one side of the river are historic colonial-style buildings from the late 19th and early 20th centuries. These structures carry the classic beauty of Europe, featuring styles ranging from Gothic and Baroque to charming Art Deco. Directly across the river is the Pudong district, a hub of futuristic skyscrapers. Iconic landmarks such as the Oriental Pearl TV Tower and the Shanghai Tower dominate the skyline, creating a powerful yet captivating contrast between old Shanghai and modern Shanghai. Strolling along the vast riverside promenade is the best way to soak in the energy of the city, At night, the Bund becomes even more magical as the historical buildings are illuminated with a warm golden glow, contrasting with the brilliant multicolored light displays from the towers across the river. The reflection of the shimmering lights on the surface of the Huangpu River creates a dazzling performance that attracts millions of visitors from all over the world every year. Whether you visit during the day to learn about history, or in the evening to immerse yourself in the bustling atmosphere, the Bund remains the ideal destination to feel the intense vitality of one of the greatest cities on the planet. Leaving the hustle and bustle of modern metropolises behind, we journey west to the pinnacle of silence and faith, the Potala Palace. Perched atop Red Hill, overlooking the Lhasa Valley of Tibet, this magnificent structure sits at an elevation of approximately 12,100 feet above sea level, standing tall against the deep blue sky like a legendary fortress connecting earth and heaven. The original palace was built in the 7th century by King Songtsen Gampo, but the grand appearance we admire today was primarily completed in the 17th century. Rising over 13 stories high and containing more than 1,000 rooms, the Potala was once the winter residence of the Dalai Lamas and the most important political and spiritual center of Tibetan Buddhism. This massive structure is divided into two main parts. The White Palace for administrative and living activities, and the Red Palace for worship, focusing on temples, libraries, and stupas containing the remains of past Dalai Lamas. Inside the palace is a priceless cultural treasury, with tens of thousands of stunning murals, ancient Buddha statues, and artworks that recount the turbulent history of Tibet. Each step up the steep stone stairs leading into the palace is a test of patience, but in return, visitors are rewarded with breathtaking panoramic views of the majestic Lhasa Valley appearing with every stride. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Potala Palace is not just an architectural masterpiece, but also an eternal symbol of the soul and spiritual strength of humanity at the highest point of the world. Our journey of discovery through these wonders concludes in the city of Xi'an, home to one of the greatest archaeological discoveries of the 20th century, the Terracotta Army. Located within the mausoleum of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor to unify China, this mighty army remained hidden underground for more than 2,200 years before being accidentally discovered by local farmers in 1974. This is not just a burial site, but an artistic and military achievement of unimaginable scale. There are more than 8,000 soldiers, along with hundreds of chariots and horses made of terracotta, arranged in tight battle formations to protect the emperor in the afterlife. What amazes anyone standing before this army is the unbelievable level of detail. Each statue is life-sized and possesses a unique face with distinct expressions, hairstyles, and uniforms that never repeat. From majestic generals to infantrymen and archers, all were crafted with exquisite precision, showcasing the master craftsmanship of the Qin dynasty artisans. When first created, these statues were originally painted in brilliant colors like red, blue, and yellow, but over time and exposure to air after excavation, those colors have faded, leaving the characteristic terracotta hue we see today. Visiting these massive pits brings an overwhelming feeling, as if we are standing before a real army that has been frozen in time. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Terracotta Army is not only a testament to the ultimate power of the first emperor, but also a priceless legacy that helps us deeply understand the glorious history and culture of the dynasty that laid the foundation for the vast nation. Please leave a comment about the landmark that impressed you most, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel and hit like to support our production team. Every interaction helps these natural treasures become more widely known. Thank you, goodbye, and see you in new lands.